Okay, so punta na tayo sa next topic natin. So this is actually a continuation of your volumes of solids of revolution. So which is your second proposition of Pappus, or this is known to be your Pappus theorem. Okay, so itong Pappus theorem na to, so ito ginagamit ito most kadalasan sa board exam. So ito yung mga binibigay na mabilis na pagkuha ng volume. Okay? So ano po ang ating V dito? So V is equal to 2 pi A times yung ating D asterisk. So ano yung mga parameters natin dito? Wherein yung ating V, this is the volume. So your A, this is the laminating area, or yan yung area na pinapaikot sa axis of revolution. So the asterisk, so this is the distance from the centroid. So take note po, from the centroid going to the axis of revolution. So ano nga ba ang centroid? So when we say centroid, this is the center of gravity. So dito po naka locate kung saan yung weight mo papatungo, or kung saan nakalagay yung weight. Okay, when you are analyzing your um, rigid body. Okay? So, we have the centroids of common figure. So, dapat alam natin yung mga centroids dahil dito sa D asterisk. Okay? So, kung di mo alam yung centroid ng nirorotate mo na area, so medyo tagilid tayo dito sa Pappus theorem. Okay? So, dapat alam ninyo. So, bibigay ko naman sa inyo to. Okay? So, we have the centroids of common figures. So, for the circle, so, yung centroid natin dito is the center of the circle mismo. Okay? For quarter circle, so yung ating x hat at saka yung y hat natin dito, or the location of the centroid is parehas lang, no? So that is 4r over 3 pi, where your r here is the radius. Okay? And for the semicircle, so yung y hat yung um, inaano dito, kinukuha. Okay, so that is 4r over 3 pi. So parang parehas lang rin dito sa quarter circle. So for triangle, or especially this is a right triangle, so ito po siya. Okay? So yung ating x bar natin dito, that is equal to what? Okay? So that is equal to 1/3 of your base. Okay? So this is from the 90-degree angle. Pero kung hindi siya doon sa 90-degree angle, so that is 2/3. Okay? So how about your y? Y hat. Okay? Or yung centroid natin doon sa y. So that is equal to 1/3 of the height. So this is from the 90-degree angle. Okay? So, yan lang yung kakailanganin natin. Okay? Take note lang dito ulit sa the asterisk natin. This is distance from the centroid to the axis of revolution. So, yung centroid kasama nung axis of revolution, or kung saan natin siya i-rotate. Okay? So, try natin mag-solve ng mga problems dito. Okay? So, we have a number 16. So a circle with radius 7 is at the center 8, 0. Okay, yung center niya daw is nasa 8, 0. So for example, nandito yung 8, 0, no? Okay? So meron daw tayong circle dyan. So for example, ito. Okay. So find the volume generated by revolving the circle about the y-axis. So hahanapin daw natin yung volume generated by revolving the circle, or itong circle na to, ire-revolve natin about the y-axis. So, yung y-axis natin nandito. Okay? Ayan. So, pwede tayong gumamit dito ng mga theorems or formula involving volumes of solids of revolution. Pero kung gusto nating mabilisan, um, pwede tayong gumamit ng Pappus theorem basta alam natin yung centroid na iniikot natin na area. Okay? So since ang iniikot lang natin na area is a circle, so therefore yung centroid natin, alam natin yan. So that is on the center of the circle. Okay? So therefore, using Pappus theorem, so your V is equal to 2 pi times A times yung ating D asterisk. Okay? So ang kailangan lang natin dito is yung area natin na pinapaikot. So which is yung circle. So that is pi multiplied by R squared. So yung R natin dito, radius is 7. Okay? Ayan. So how about your D asterisk? So balikan natin yung notes natin dito. So distance from the centroid to the axis of revolution. So yung centroid natin is nandito sa 8, 0 papunta sa may axis of revolution which is ito. Okay? So yan siya. So ano to ngayon? So ito yung D asterisk natin. So therefore, so from dito sa center going to the y-axis, this is equal to, okay, 8. Okay? So, yung displacement niya is 8. So, therefore, yung ating d asterisk is 8. Okay? So, therefore, yung ating volume now will be what? So, volume is equal to 2 pi times yung ating area. So, that is pi multiplied by 7 squared multiplied by 8. So therefore, what's now your V equal to? Okay, so this is now 2 pi times pi times 7 squared times 8. So this is equal to 7,737.769.8. So 7,776 or 7,737, I should say. 37.7698. 7698. So this is in cubic units. So ganyan lang kapag paposture. Mabilis lang siya. So this is approximately letter, okay, letter C. Next tayo, number 18 or 17, I should say. So find the volume generated by revolving the circle. So sinabi naman ng problem natin, circle siya, no? So this is x squared plus y squared is equal to 25 at x equal to 5. So yung axis of revolution natin dito is x equal to 5. Okay? So take note po, drawing muna natin tong circle natin dito. So circle at center 0, 0. And this is radius 5 units. Okay? So therefore, ito siya. Okay? So yung radius natin dito is um 5 units. So dito. So yung R natin dito equal to 5. And yung pangalawang ano natin dito, pangalawang um, graph natin dito is x equal to 5 which is a vertical line. Okay? So, ipapaikot daw natin siya sa x equal to 5. So, nandito yung axis of revolution niya. Okay, x equal to 5. Ngayon, since alam naman natin yung centroid ng papaikutin nating area, so therefore, we can use your Pappus theorem. So, that is what? So, V is equal to 2 pi times A times D asterisk. Okay? So wherein your A here is equal to pi r squared. Okay? So therefore, V now is equal to 2 pi times A, which is pi multiplied by 5 squared multiplied by the asterisk. So, but what is your the asterisk? From the centroid, which is the center, going to the axis of revolution. So, yung the asterisk natin dito is equal to 5. So, therefore, this is multiplied by 5. So, therefore, V now is equal to 1. So, this is pi or 2 pi squared multiplied by 5 squared multiplied by 5. So therefore, this is equal to, okay, 2,467.401. So this is cubic units. And this is approximately letter. So ano yung pinakamalapit dito? Okay, approximately letter A. Okay? Next tayo, number 18. So find the volume generated by revolving the area in the second quadrant by the figure in the previous problem at x equal to 5. So take note po, ang papaikutin nating area is yung area dun sa second quadrant ng ating circle. Okay? So, ano yun natin siya? Drawing lang natin. Ayan. So, burahin natin yung ano? Sobra. So, second quadrant, no? So, ito lang siya. Ayan. So, area in the second quadrant. Tapos, yung ating ano pa rin dito, axis of revolution is x equal to 5. So, this is the axis of revolution. So, dito pa rin iikot. So, x equal to 5. Ayan. So, yung radius natin dito is equal to 5 pa rin. So ngayon, ang problema natin dito ngayon is this is a quarter circle. And from our notes, ang quarter circle, ang centroid niya is 4r over 3 pi. Okay, so dito. Okay, so etong portion na to, ito, so this is 4r over 3 pi. Ayan. So therefore, yung V na natin using Pappus theorem, so V is equal to 2 pi times A times yung D asterisk natin wherein your A is equal to 1/4 ng pi r squared. Okay? And yung ating D asterisk is equal to what? So take note po from the centroid. So from the centroid, going to the axis of revolution, so therefore ito. Okay? So therefore yung D asterisk natin is equal to 4r over 3 pi plus yung ating axis of revolution. So that is plus 5. Okay? So therefore, this is now V is equal to 2 pi times 1/4 of pi multiplied by 5 squared. So that's the radius, no? Multiplied by the asterisk. So that is 4 times 5 all over 3 pi plus 5. So therefore, what's now your V equal to? So that is 2 pi multiplied by 0.25 pi multiplied by 5 squared multiplied by 4 times 5 over 3 pi plus 5. So therefore, this is now equal to 878.64966 or 65 na lang. So 8 878.65 cubic units. Okay? So therefore, this is letter 878, letter A. Okay, so balikan ko lang to, no? Ito, this is 4R over 3 pi plus 5. Okay? Ayan. So, since na-introduce ko na sa inyo yung centroid, sir, paano naman po kung hindi namin alam yung centroid ng figure or medyo mahirap yung pinapaikot nating area. Okay? So, dito napapasok yung integration natin using um, centroids using integration, I should say. Okay? So, this is now centroids of plane areas, or this is known to be the first moment of mass or area. Okay? So when we say centroid, sabi nga natin, so this is the location of the center of gravity. Okay? So paano natin kunin yung centroids? Okay? So this is your X bar at saka yung Y bar. So paano natin kukunin yan? Okay, so that is now A times X bar is equal to integral ng XCDA from A to B, or, okay, yung Y bar naman natin in terms of your Y bar, so that is A multiplied by Y bar is equal to integral ng YCDA. Okay? Yan. So ano yung mga parameters natin dito? Okay? So first is the A represents the area. Okay? So, area po tayo dito kapag A. So, itong A natin dito. So, these are all the areas. Okay? Eh, di kailanganin natin dito ng area. Okay? So, next is X bar at saka Y bar. So, kakasabi lang natin kanina. So, yung X bar at saka yung Y bar natin dito. So, this is the X coordinate of the centroid. Yan yung hanapin natin. And yung ating Y bar, this is the Y coordinate of the centroid. Okay? And we have your um, XC at saka YC. Okay? So, this is the centroid of the strip. So, mamaya i-discuss ko to. So, yung ating DA naman, dito, itong DA, mga DA dito, so this is the differential area. Sir, paano po kumuha ng differential area? Okay? Anong pinagkaiba niya sa area? So, kapag area kasi may integral. So, that is A is equal to integral ng um, YH minus YL, or Y of the higher minus Y of the lower dx, or X of the right minus X of the left dy. Okay? So kapag differential area naman, kukunin lang natin yung differential ng ating integral. Okay? So kapag kinuha mo yung differential ng integral, magka-cancel lang yon. Kasi nga, differential and integral are of the reverse operation. So yung magkokontrahan lang sila. Okay? So therefore, yung ating dA now here is equal to YH, or Y of the higher minus Y of the lower dx, or kapag dy naman yung ginamit natin, yung dA natin is equal to X of the right minus X of the left dy. So mawawala lang yung integral. Okay? So and also dito yung ano natin, um, A at saka B dito, so these are the upper and lower limits. So, points of intersection pa rin yan, no? Okay? Doon sa ating plane area. So, kailangan natin yung knowledge natin dito sa plane areas para um, solve tayo ng centroids. Okay? So, balikan ko lang yung centroid ng strip, okay? So, yung XC at saka yung YC, okay? So, kung DX yung ginamit mo, yung XC mo is X, at saka yung YC mo is 1/2 ng Y of the higher plus Y of the lower. So, kapag DY naman yung ginamit mo na strip or horizontal yung strip mo, so that is XC is equal to 1/2 multiplied by XR or X of the right plus X of the left, and your YC is equal to Y. Okay? So, yan yung centroids ng strip. Okay? So, try nating mag-solve para ma-visualize natin. Okay? So, isa-solve ko to into methods. Okay? So, how far from the axis or x-axis? So, gaano kalayo sa x-axis? So, nasan ba ang x-axis? Dito. So, how far from the x-axis? So, gaano kalayo sa x-axis? So, ano ang tinutukoy niya dito? So, yan, yung distance na yan, that is your centroid on the y. Okay? So, how far from the x-axis is the centroid of the area? So, therefore, ang tinatanong dito is yung y bar. Gaano kalayo sa x yung centroid? So, therefore, y bar yung kinukuha. Okay? So, how far from the x-axis is the centroid of the area bounded by, so y squared plus x minus 9 is equal to 0. The axis, the y-axis in the first quadrant. So, take note po, first quadrant. Okay, first quadrant. So, ibig sabihin, matik na yan. X and Y axis yan. So, X axis, so this is Y equal to 0, and your Y axis, that is X equal to 0. Okay? Ayan, yan yung mga boundaries natin. Okay? So, kunin muna natin yung, ano natin dito, um, graph ng parabola natin dito. So, this is a parabola, pero yung center niya is hindi na sa 0, 0. So, kundi, so this is y squared is equal to negative x plus 9, or this is y squared is equal to negative of the quantity x minus 9. So, therefore, this is vertex at um, 9, 0, opening to the left. Kasi nga negative yung ating ano dito, no? Negative yung ating 4A. Okay? So, paano yan? So, i-drawing natin. So, nasan yung vertex natin? Nandito siguro. So, opening to the left. Okay, pag ganyan. So, first quadrant. So, meaning ito. So, yung area natin dito is ito. Okay? Ayan. So, therefore, ang susunod na gagawin na natin dito is yung points of intersection. So, ano yung mga points of intersection natin? Okay? So, ito, at ito. So, this is 0, 0. This is 9, 0. And this is, okay, so, at x equal to 0, therefore, yung y mo is y squared is equal to 9. So, y is equal to plus or minus 3. So, this is 0, 3. Okay? Ayan. So, x equal to 0. So, yan yung mga points of intersection natin. So, anong susunod na gagawin natin? Yung strip. Okay? So, depende sa inyo. Okay? So, pwede naman dito yung dx or yung dy. Okay? So, isolve ko siya ng dx, isolve ko rin siya ng dy para magamit natin yung xc at saka or yung um, yc in terms of dx, yc in terms of dy. Okay? Ayan. So, try ko muna siyang solvein by vertical or vertical strip. Ayan. So, dx. So, therefore, so using the formula ay bar is equal to integral ng yc dA. So, yung yc na natin dito is equal to, so kapag dx yung ginamit natin is ito. So, 1/2 multiplied by y of the higher plus y of the lower. So, 1/2 multiplied by y of the higher plus y of the lower. Okay? So, how about the differential area? So, dA is equal to y of the higher minus y of the lower dx. Okay? And syempre yung area natin that is equal to integral ng y of the higher minus y of the lower dx from A to B. Okay? So, yan yung mga ipa-plug in natin dito, no? Okay? So, divide both sides ko na by A. So, therefore, y bar is equal to integral from A to B ng YC dA all over area. Okay? So, therefore, this is now y bar is equal to, so, integral ng, okay, so ano yung points of intersection natin? So, this is now from 0 to 9. Okay, from 0 to 9. So, kasi nagmo-move siya from left to right, 0 to 9 ng YC natin. So, take note YC. So, ano ba ulit yung YC? Ito, okay? So, therefore, this is now 1/2 multiplied by y of the higher natin is yung ating parabola. So, that is, okay, in terms of y's or in terms of x. So, therefore, um, y of the higher is equal to, so, ano yun? So, y squared is equal to negative x plus 9. So, square root lang natin. Extract lang natin yung square root both sides. So, this is square root of negative x plus 9. So, yan yung y of the higher. So, square root of negative x plus 9. Then, plus yung y of the lower natin dito. Y of the lower is ito. So, y of the lower. So, that is your x-axis or y equal to 0. So, this is plus 0 multiplied by dA. So, ito yung dA natin, no? So, i-highlight lang natin muna yung YC. So, ito yung YC. So, yung dA natin is y of the higher minus y of the lower. So, yung y of the higher ulit natin. So, this is square root of negative x plus 9 minus 0 dx. So, highlight ko siya ng blue. Okay? All over yung ating area. So, this is now integral from 0 to 9 ng y of the higher minus y of the lower. So, that is square root ng negative x plus 9 minus 0. So, this is now in dx. Okay? So, solve natin. So that is integral ng 1/2 or 0.5 na lang ilagay ko. So 0.5 ng square root ng negative x plus 9 plus 0. So multiplied by square root ng negative x plus 9 minus 0 from 0 to 9. So all over integral ng square root ng negative x plus 9 minus 0 from 0 to 9. Medyo matagal lang to sa calculator, no? Kasi nag-i-integrate or pinag-i-integrate natin yung calculator. So this is now equal to 1.125. So therefore, this is your y bar, 1.125. So ganyan kapag dx yung ginamit mo. Okay? So sa YC lang naman tayo magkakatalo-talo. Okay? So how about naman sir kapag DY yung ginamit? Pwede po bang DY yung gamit ni sir? The answer is yes. Pwede. Okay? So basta depende sa graph, no? Okay? So wala yung ano? Okay, try natin siya kapag DY. So pakita ko lang sa inyo kung paano siya kapag DY. So, so paano sir kapag DY? Yan. So kapag DY naman tayo, pahigat yung ating strip. So mag-move yan from bottom to top, okay? So therefore, yung ating A y bar now or area times y bar is equal to integral ng YC dA. Okay? So therefore, ano yung YC natin kapag DY yung ginamit natin dito? So from our notes, so YC is equal to Y. Okay? Then DA is equal to um, x of the right minus x of the left dy. Okay? And syempre yung area natin, so this is equal to the integral from A to B ng um, x of the right minus x of the left dy. Okay? So sige, ano yun lang natin siya, no? Okay? So y bar is equal to the integral of YCDA from A to B all over area. So, dagdagan ko lang siya ng kulang pa. Okay? So, kunin muna natin yung x of the right at saka x of the left dito. So, yung ating x of the right is yung parabola. So, yung parabola. So, ano siya? Ulit. So, in terms of y tayo. So, this is now y squared plus x minus 9 is equal to 0. So therefore, x now is equal to negative y squared plus 9. And then yung ating, wait lang, mali yung pinagsulatan ko. So dito, x of the right ito. So yung ating x of the left naman is ito. So ano naman yung equation na yan? So this is the y-axis, so therefore x equal to 0. Okay? So therefore, y bar now is equal to the integral of yc, so that is y. So ito siya, y, multiplied by your dA. So yung dA natin is ito, okay? X of the right minus x of the left. So x of the right natin is yung parabola. So that is multiplied by negative y squared plus 9 minus 0 dy all over integral ng of the right minus x of the left. So this is negative y squared plus 9 minus 0 dy. So, syempre, kunin natin yung limits natin. So, ang nagmo-move dito is yung y. Okay, so therefore, this is from 0 to 3. Okay, 0 to 3. So, 0 to 3, 0 to 3. So, therefore, what's now your y hat equal to? Or y bar equal to? So, parehas lang yan dapat, no? So, this is now x multiplied by negative x squared plus 9 minus 0 from 0 to 3 all over integral ng um, negative x squared plus 9 minus 0 from 0 to 3. So, parehas, no? So, 1.125. So, this is letter A. So, depende sa inyo kung anong gusto ninyo. Okay? Basta, ang importante dito, pwede siya sa graphing. Okay? So, dapat yung graph mo is tingnan mong mabuti kung pwede si dx or si dy. Okay? Para makapag-strategize ka kung paano yung ating equation na gagamitin. Kung in terms of x or in terms of y pa siya. Okay? So, punta na tayo sa next. Ayan. So, determine the centroid of the first quadrant area bounded by the parabola. So, y is equal to 4 minus x squared. So, take note po, first quadrant. So, meaning dito. Okay? Ayan. So, drawing muna natin tong ano natin dito, parabola. So, this is parabola. So, yung vertex natin dyan, hindi pa natin alam. So, therefore, yan lang natin, no? So, this is now x squared is equal to negative y plus 4. So, binaliktad ko lang. So, dito siya, sa kabila. So, therefore, this is now x squared is equal to negative times the quantity y minus 4. So, therefore, yung vertex mo dito is at 0, 4. And this is opening downward. So, bakit downward? Kasi nga, negative yung ating 4a. Okay? Ayan. So, i-drawing natin. So, ito, pag ganyan. Pero hindi natin kailangan ito kasi first quadrant nga lang tayo. So, ito. Ito lang yung kailangan natin. First quadrant. Okay? So, meaning, this is 0, 0. This is 0, 4. Then yung nandito, this is hindi natin alam. So, paano natin kukunin yan? Okay, so, ang ano dito, intersect is si x-axis, y equal to 0, at saka si parabola. So, y is equal to 4 minus x squared. So, i-ano lang natin siya, substitute lang natin. So, using or kung gusto natin kunin yung point of intersection dito. So, therefore, this is now 0 is equal to 4 minus x squared. So, therefore, x squared is equal to 4. And therefore, yung ating x dito is plus or minus 2. So, meaning this is 2, 0. Okay? So, yan yung mga points of intersection natin. So, pangalawa, so pwede tayong gumamit ng dx or dy ulit dito. So, para mas mapadali, so dx na lang yung gagamitin ko dito. Okay? So, dx. So, pwede rin dy, no? Okay? Kaya lang may square root kasi siya. Okay? Ayan, dx. So, ito yung y of the higher, ito yung y of the lower. So, unahin natin yung x bar, no? So, this is now ax bar is equal to integral ng xc dA from A, B. Okay? Or, this is now x bar is equal to integral ng xc dA from A to B all over area. Okay? Ayan. So, yung mga parameters natin dito, xc natin. So, kapag dx yung ginamit natin, take note po, yung strip is dx. So, from our notes, so, xc is x. Okay? X. Okay? So, next is dA natin. So, this is equal to, okay, y of the higher minus y of the lower dx. Okay? And yung ating area, so this is now equal to integral from A to B ng y of the higher minus y of the lower dx. Okay? Yan. So, ito yung xc, dA, tapos ito yung a. Yan. So, sige. Iyan natin, substitute natin. So, therefore, x bar now is equal to the integral of xc, so that is x, multiplied by y of the higher. But what's y of the higher equal to? So, yung parabola. Okay? So, y of the higher, yung parabola. So, that is y is equal to 4 minus x squared. Then, yung y of the lower natin, so that is yung ating x-axis, meaning y equal to 0. So, from our graph. Okay, ito siya. Tapos ito. Okay? Ayan. So, therefore, this is now x multiplied by 4 minus x squared minus 0 dx. Okay, so i-highlight ko lang siya. So, si y natin, or sorry, xc is x. Next is yung dA natin, ito. Portion na to. All over yung ating area. So, area is integral ng y of the higher. So, that is 4 minus x squared minus 0 dx. So, yung limits na natin dito. So, papaganahin natin yung strip natin from left to right. So, this is from 0 to 2. So, 0 to 2. 0 to 2. Okay? So, therefore, what's now your x bar equal to? So, integral ng x multiplied by 4 minus x squared minus 0 from 0 to 2 all over integral ng 4 minus x squared minus 0 from 0 to 2. So this is equal to 3/4 or 0.75. So yan pa lang yung x bar. Okay? So 3/4. So dalawa yung may 3/4 dito. Letter A or letter D. Okay? So punta na tayo sa y bar. So ano naman yung y bar? So that is, okay, AY bar is equal to integral ng YC dA from A to B. Okay? So, therefore, yung ating YC dito, from our notes, so since dx yung ginamit natin, so this is 1/2 plus or multiplied by y of the higher plus y of the lower. Tapos yung ating dA, so this is y of the higher minus y of the lower dx. And yung ating area ulit, so that is integral from A to B ng y of the higher minus y of the lower dx. Okay? So therefore, yung y bar natin, so i-divide lang natin both sides by the area. So this is now integral from A to B ng YC dA all over area. Okay? So therefore, y bar now is equal to the integral ng YC. So ano yung YC natin? So ito. Ito yung YC. So that is 1/2 multiplied by y of the higher. So y of the higher natin kanina, ito no? So that is 4 minus x squared plus y of the lower 0. So ito yon. So, multiplied by dA. So, yung dA naman natin is y of the higher. So, that is 4 minus x squared minus y of the lower minus 0 dx. So, this is from, so ano yung limit natin dito? From 0 to 2. Okay? From 0 to 2. So, all over, okay, yung ating area. So, that is integral from 0 to 2 ng, so, 4 minus x squared minus 0 dx. So, type natin sa calculator. So, highlight ko lang yung mga ano dito, no? Parameters natin. So, ito yon. Tapos, yung area natin is ito. Okay? So, sige. This is now integral ng 0.5 multiplied by the quantity 4 minus x squared minus 0 multiplied by 4 minus x squared or plus dapat to no plus 0. So plus 0 dito minus 0. So from 0 to 2 all over integral ng 4 minus x squared minus 0 from 0 to 2. So this is equal to 8/5. So 3/4 and 8/5. So this is the location of the centroid. So this is letter A. Okay, so punta na tayo sa next topic natin, which is your centroids of solids of repollution. Okay? So, meron tayong theorems na involved dito. So, theorem number one is this. Okay? So, kung magkukuha tayo ng centroids ng solids of revolution, since pinapaikot natin siya sa isang axis, theorem one, so that is the axis of revolution contains the centroid. So, ibig sabihin, yung ating isang coordinate is the axis of revolution. Kasi nga, doon natin siya pinapaikot. Okay? Doon sa axis of revolution. So therefore, the axis of revolution contains the centroid. So, theorem 1. Okay? So, ngayon, kapag centroids of solids of revolution, so volume naman yung nandito. Okay? So, volume times x bar is equal to integral ng xcdv or volume multiplied by y bar is equal to integral ng ycdv from A to B. Okay, so where your V is the volume, highlight ko lang. So V is the volume, X bar and Y bar. So this is the X coordinates of the centroid and the Y coordinates of the centroid. Tapos, yung ating um, dv dito. So, lagpasan ko muna yung XC at saka YC. So, yung dv natin dito, so this is the differential volume. And yung ating XC at saka YC, again. So, this is the centroid of the strip. Okay? So, color violet. So, XC at saka YC, so these are the centroids of the strip. So, if dx is used, so xc is equal to x. Okay, yc is 1/2 times y of the higher plus y of the lower. If yc is used, so xc is equal to 1/2 multiplied by xr or x of the right plus x of the left, and yc is equal to y. So kapag dy yung ginamit. And syempre, yung ating upper and lower limit, so that's your A and B naman dito. Okay, so ito yung mga points of intersection. Okay? So meron tayong isang problem dito for the centroids of solids of revolution. Okay, so number 21. So the area bounded by the curve y is equal to 2x raised to 1/2. The line y equal to 6 and the y-axis is to be revolved at y equal to 6. So find the centroid of the volume generated. Okay? So yung curve natin dito, y is equal to 2x raised to 1/2. So pwede natin to gawing parabola. So by raising both sides into squared. So squared ito, squared rin to. So this is now equal to what? So y squared is equal to 4 times x. So this is parabola. Opening upward. Or to the right, I should say. Okay, opening to the right. Pero since naka 1/2 lang siya dito kasi, so upper portion lang yung gagamitin natin dito. Okay? Yeah. So, pag ganyan. Sir, medyo nagulan ako ng konti doon. So, pwede naman, i-graph nyo to using mode 7. Okay? So, kung gagamitan nyo siya ng mode 7, So mode 7 or mode 6 sa Canon. So this is now 2 times x raised to 1 half. So mag-start tayo from -5 and tayo to 5. Step 1. Okay, so -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. Ibig sabihin wala siyang graph. Okay, so magsa-start siya sa 0. So dito. Tapos, when x equal to 1, y equal to 2. So dito. Next, when x equal to 2, 2.8284. So medyo tumaas siya. When x equal to 3, so tumaas ulit siya. When x equal to 4, 4 naman siya. When x equal to 5, so tumaas ulit siya. So ibig sabihin, pa ganyan siya. Okay? Yan. So, the line y equal to 6. So, pahigang linya yon. So, y equal to 6. The y-axis. So, yung y-axis natin is x equal to 0. And i-revolve daw natin siya sa y equal to 6. So, dito. Ayan. So, saan yung area bounded natin? So, yung kukunan natin ng volume, ito. Okay? Ayan. So, find the centroid of the volume generated. Okay? So, take note po, y equal to 6. So, this is your axis of revolution. So, anong sabi ng ating notes dito? Kapag axis of revolution, it contains the centroid. So, therefore, yung y bar mo na agad dyan is equal to 6. So, ang hahanapin mo na lang, x bar na lang. Okay? So, yun na lang yung kailangan natin dito. So, paano natin kukunin yung x bar? So, therefore, ang V, no? So, volume. So, volume times x bar is equal to integral ng xc dv. So, from A to B. Okay? So, ano ang magandang ano natin dito? Gamiting strip. So, pwedeng dy, pwede ring dx. Okay? So, pero ang gamitin ko na lang is dx na lang. So, since naka-y equal to 2x raised to 1 half na tayo dito. Okay? So, dx yung gamitin natin. So, therefore, kunin natin yung mga parameters natin. So, dx yung ginamit natin. So, therefore, xc now is equal to, so from the notes, so kapag dx yung ginamit, so xc is equal to x. Then your dv is the differential volume. Okay? So, ang gagawin lang natin dito, parang yung sa area. Okay? Tatanggalin lang natin yung integral. Okay? So, as you can see, yung ating strip is nag-touch siya sa axis of revolution. So, therefore, we will use this. So, kasi yung dx nag-touch sa axis of revolution. So therefore, that is equal to pi times y of the higher minus y of the lower dx. Okay, naka-square dito, dx. Okay? And also the volume that is equal to integral ng pi multiplied by y of the higher minus y of the lower, the quantity squared dx from A to B. Okay? Ayan. So as you can see dito, no, Ano yung A to B natin? So, this is 0, 0. This is 0, 6. At ito, ano to? Okay? So, ang gawin natin is kunin natin yung points of intersection natin dyan. So, points of intersection. So, kulang pa yung points of intersection. Kailangan pa natin to. So, this is now y is equal to 2 times x raised to 1 half. Tapos, yung y equal to 6. So, therefore, this is now 6 is equal to 2 times x raised to 1 half. So, therefore, ano yung x natin dito? So, squared natin to. Squared natin to. So, this is 36 is equal to 4 times x. So, therefore, x now is equal to 36 over 4. 36 over 4 is 9. So, therefore, this is 9, 6. Okay? 9, 6. So, therefore, yung ating limits dito is from 0 to 9. Okay? Kung dx yung gagamitin natin dito. Okay. So, balikan natin to. So, therefore, x bar now is equal to integral ng xc dv from a to b all over v. Okay? So, therefore, xc now is equal to integral ng xc. So, ano yung xc natin from our given parameters? So, xc is x. So, ito yon. So, multiplied by your dv. So, but what's your dv here? So, dv is this one. Okay? So, therefore, multiplied by pi, multiplied by y of the higher. So, yung y of the higher natin, so that is y equal to 6. Okay? Y of the higher is y equal to 6. And y of the lower, so this is your equation ng parabola. Okay? So, that is y is equal to 2x raised to 1 half. Okay? So, therefore, this is now 6 minus 2x raised to 1 half, the quantity squared, dx, from 0 to 9. Okay? So, saan natin kinuha ulit yung 0 to 9? Ito at saka to. Okay? So, all over volume. So, that is integral ng 0 to 9 ng pi multiplied by 6 minus 2x raised to 1 half the quantity squared dx. So, which is ito no, itong portion na to. So, i-highlight ko lang yung mga given parameters natin. So, ito hindi ko na-highlight. Yan. So, therefore, this is now x bar is equal to integral ng x multiplied by pi multiplied by 6 minus 2 x raised to 1 half. This is the quantity squared from 0 to 9 all over integral ng pi multiplied by 6 minus 2 x raised to 1 half. So, squared. Ito may squared pa yung kanina. Ayun, meron. So, this is from 0 to 9. So, medyo matagal lang siya talaga, no? So, hintayin nyo lang. So, be patient. Tagal lang talaga siya. So, kung matagal na dito sa calculator natin dito, mas matagal pa dun sa calculator nyo mismo. Okay? So, ito, emulator, gumagamit siya ng processor ng laptop. So, medyo matagal na dito, mas lalo na sa calculator ninyo. So, this is now equal to 1.8. So, this is letter, okay, letter B. Okay, so this is for the centroids of solids of revolution. So, punta na tayo sa last topic natin. So, which is your moments of inertia. So, ano naman tong moments of inertia? So, this is known to be the second moment of area. So, eto, medyo mas madali to kaysa sa, ano natin, no? Centroids. Kasi, diretso lang yung formula. Okay? So, moment of inertia with respect to y-axis, or that is denoted as I sub y, or this is another term niya is moment of inertia along the y-axis. Pare-parehas lang yan. So, moment of inertia on the y-axis. So, lahat yan, iisa lang yung ibig sabihin niyan, which is your IY. So, your IY is equal to integral ng x squared dA from A to B. Okay? So kapag IY, so may restriction na dito, so yung dx yung may utilize. Okay? Kasi nga dun sa ating x squared. Ulitin ko, kapag IY or moment of inertia with respect to the y-axis, dx matic yung gagamitin dito. Kasi nga x squared yung nandito. So how about yung dA natin, sir? Ano ulit yan? So this is y of the higher minus y of the lower multiplied by dx. Okay? So, how about yung isa naman, sir? Okay? So, kapag naman ganito yung pagkakasabi, moment of inertia with respect to x-axis, moment of inertia along the x-axis, or moment of inertia on the x-axis, so ang ibig sabihin lahat niyan is Ix. Okay? I sub x. So kapag I sub x naman, so baligtaran lang. So dito, x squared yung naka-squared. So dito, y ang naka-squared. So therefore, this is now equal to integral ng y squared dA. So kapag Ix, ang may-utilize mo ditong differential or yung strip is dy. Okay, wherein yung dA natin, so this is now x of the right minus x of the left, dy. So, ang nagpa-restrict dito is yung y squared. Kasi, okay? So, hindi na nababago yung x squared at saka y squared dito. Nasa formula na talaga yan. Okay? So, punta na tayo. Okay, so take note po, may limits rin dito, no? So, this is from A to B. Ayan. So, sige. Punta na tayo sa next problem. Okay, so number 22. So find the moment of inertia of the area bounded by the curve. So that is y is equal to 5x minus x squared. The x-axis, so x-axis is ang equation ng x-axis. So this is y equal to 0. Okay, and yung ating y-axis is x equal to 0. Okay? So, ang sinabi lang pala dito is yung ito, yung curve and the x-axis. And yung moment of inertia na pinag-uusapan natin is along the y-axis. So, moment of inertia along the y-axis. So meaning this is IY. Okay? So kapag IY ulit, sabi ko nga sa inyo, so this is now equal to x squared dA. So therefore, dx ang gagamitin dito. Okay? So paano natin siya i-graph? Okay? So, eto, this is what? Okay, so this is a parabola. So ano yung opening nito? So, wala pa tayong opening kasi wala pa tayong vertex. So, yung vertex natin dito, so y is equal to 5x minus x squared. So, therefore, x squared minus 5x is equal to y. Okay, parang pinalit ko lang dito, no? Nagpalitan lang sila. Switching lang ang nangyari. So then we will complete the square. So this is now x squared minus 5x plus 25 over 4 is equal to y plus 25 over 4. So, may nakalimutan ako dito, no? So, negative dapat to, no? Kasi nag-transpose tayo ng y. Ayan. So, therefore, this is now x minus 5 halves. The quantity squared is equal to negative the quantity y minus 25 over 4. So, ito yung ating um, vertex form. Okay, so therefore, yung vertex natin dito is at 5 halves, 25 over 4, and this is opening downward. Okay, so ano ba ang 5 or 5 over 2? So this is 2.5. So 2.5, tapos yung ito, 25 over 4 is 6.25. So malamang sa malamang dito siya. Yan. So pag ganyan, okay? So susunod na kukunin natin, so this is the points of intersection, POI. So kasi kailangan natin yung limits, no? Okay, so that is y equal to 0 at saka y is equal to 5x minus x squared. So, yan yung kailangan natin. So, this is now 0 is equal to 5x minus x squared. So, therefore, this is x multiplied by um, 5x or 5 minus x, I should say, is equal to 0. Okay? So, therefore, this is now x equal to 0 at saka 5 minus x equal to 0. So, therefore, this is now x equal to 5. So, therefore, this is now 0, 0 at 5, 0. Okay? Ayan. So, yan yung ating points of intersection. So, gamitin na natin yung IY is equal to x squared dA. So, therefore, IY now is equal to integral ng x squared dA. So, yung dA natin is, okay, from our strip, no? So, dx yung gagamitin natin. So, dx. So, y of the higher minus y of the lower lang yan. So, dA is y of the higher minus y of the lower dx. So this is now y of the higher. So yung parabola, so y of the higher is equal to 5x minus x squared. Then y of the lower natin is yung, okay, yung ating x-axis which is equal to 0. So this is 5x minus x squared minus 0 dx from points of intersection 0 to 5. So what's now our Iy equal to? So that is x squared multiplied by 5x minus x squared from 0 to 5. So this is equal to 625 over 4. So this is letter C. Okay. Medyo mahirap nga lang siyang no, i-graph kasi dito nag-complete the square ka pa. So yung ano natin dito is completing the square. So na-tackle naman na natin yan sa analytic geometry. Okay, next tayo, number 23. So find the moment of inertia of the area bounded by x squared is equal to 8y, the line x equal to 4, the x-axis, or this is y equal to 0, on the first quadrant. Take note, first quadrant yung gusto, and that is with respect to the y-axis. So meaning IY pa rin yung hinahanap. Yan. So dito, madali na natin makategorize yung ating first graph kasi dalawa lang yung ating ano no, terms dito sa may parabola. So this is parabola, vertex at 0, 0. So this is opening upward. Ayan. So drawing natin. So yung first quadrant lang yung papakilaman natin, no? First quadrant. So dito. Okay? So then x equal to 4. So ito, x equal to 4. Tapos yung x-axis, so kumbaga yung area bounded natin is ito. Okay? Yan. And with respect to the y-axis, so therefore, yung ating ano dito, working equation, so iy is equal to integral ng x squared dA from A to B. Okay? So points of intersection natin, so from the graph, so this is 0, 0. Then dito is 4, then blank. So hindi na natin yun kailangan kasi dx naman yung gagamitin natin dito, no? Ayan. So x lang yung kukunin natin. So 0 to 4. Okay? So therefore, yung ating ano dito, dA, so since dx yung gusto natin, so yung ating y of the higher, so itong parabola, yung y of the lower natin, so yan yung um, x-axis. Okay, so y of the higher, so that is x squared is equal to 8y, so therefore y is equal to x squared over 8, and y of the lower is y equal to 0. Okay, so therefore, yung ating dA is y of the higher minus y of the lower dx. So, apply natin dito. So, this is now Iy is equal to the integral of x squared dA. So, that is x squared over 8 minus 0 dx from 0 to 4. So, therefore, what's now your Iy equal to? So, integral ng x squared multiplied by x squared over 8 minus 0 from 0 to 4. So, this is now equal to 128 over 5, or in decimal form, this is 25.6. So, this is letter B. Okay? Okay, so number 24. So find the moment of inertia with respect to x-axis. So therefore, this is I sub x. Okay? So I sub x yung hinahanap. Given that the area in the first quadrant, take note, first quadrant, bounded by the parabola y squared is equal to 4x and the line x equal to 1. Okay? So yung unang curve natin, this is a parabola, vertex at 0, 0. Then, opening to the right. Okay? So, drawing natin siya. Pag ganyan. Tapos, yung isa, so x equal to 1, this is a vertical line. So, pag ganyan siya. So, x equal to 1. So, therefore, yung ating ano dito, gustong area lang is itong portion na to. So, therefore, ang mga points of intersection natin is ito, at saka to. Okay? So this is 1, 0. This is 0, 0. And this is what? Okay? So, pag-combine lang natin yung nag-intersect na curves. So, therefore, this is now y squared is equal to 4 times 1. So, therefore, this is now equal to square root of 4. So, meaning y is equal to 2. Okay? So, therefore, this is 1, 2. Okay? Ayan. So, take note po, Ix yung gusto natin. So, Ix is equal to the integral of y squared dA. So, therefore, yung gagamitin nating strip ay dy. Okay? Yung magdidictate natin dito sa paggamit ng strip is kung ano yung naka-squared. Okay? So, dy yung ating strip. Okay, so ibig sabihin kailangan natin ng x right at saka x left. So take note, dA is equal to x of the right minus x of the left dy. And syempre, okay, kapag dy yung gamit natin, so lahat ng y coordinates is yun yung kukunin nating um, limit. So this is from 0 to 2. Okay? Ayan. So therefore, this is now Ix now is equal to the integral from 0 to 2 ng y squared multiplied by x of the right. So, x of the right natin dito, this is the line. So, that is x is equal to 1. So, x of the right is equal to 1. And yung ating x of the left is your parabola. Okay? So, parabola opening to the right. So, this is y squared all over 4 is equal to x. Okay? So, this is 1 minus y squared all over 4 times dy. Okay? So, kunin lang natin yung ix na dito. So, therefore, this is now integral ng y squared, which is x squared sa calculator, multiplied by 1 minus um, x squared all over 4 from 0 to 2. So therefore, this is 16 over 15, or that is 1.0667. And this is now equal to letter C. Okay?